My name's Pete Starr, Director of Golf at Trafford Golf Centre here in Manchester.